All right, let's dive into this Prague research. 5 spots, huh? Wow, they all look incredible.
Yeah, you've got a good mix there. It's a really fascinating city.
Looks like it. Lots of history, stunning architecture.
Yeah,
You're clearly going for an epic trip.
definitely. And you've picked a really good variety of places to see. Each one kind of gives you a different slice of Prague's story.
Like a little history lesson.
Exactly. But way more fun than sitting in a classroom,
I
right?
hear that. So first up on the list, we've got Prague Castle.
Hmm.
And this isn't just any castle.
Oh, yeah.
This is officially the largest ancient castle in the world.
It's massive.
I mean, this thing is older than some countries. I have to ask, what's it like to actually be there?
Honestly, it's awe-inspiring. You can really feel the weight of history when you're there. Just imagine, like, all those centuries, emperors and kings and alchemists all walking those same grounds.
Wow. Kind of blows my mind to think about it.
Yeah, and it's not even just one building. It's this whole complex. There are palaces, churches, gardens. I mean, you could honestly spend days there and still not see everything.
And the view.
Oh, tell me about it.
The source mentioned stunning views.
Mm.
What will you actually see from up there?
Okay, so picture this. You're looking out, and there are these red rooftops, right, that kind of stretch out like a medieval tapestry. And then, winding through it all, is the Vltava River. It's really breathtaking, and it gives you this incredible sense of how the city has evolved over time, from those like medieval times to now.
Wow. Okay, that alone is worth the trip.
Oh, for sure.
Speaking of picturesque locations, next up on this list is Charles Bridge. Is it really as photogenic as everyone says?
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. You've got this beautiful stone bridge lined with all these incredible Baroque statues, and each one is like a masterpiece in
Oh,
itself.
cool. Are there any that stand out?
There's one in particular. It's St. John of Nepomuk.
Wait, isn't that the one there's like a legend, right? If you rub a certain spot,
Yes.
it's good luck.
Yeah.
Or something about coming back to Prague.
You're exactly right. Legend says that if you touch it, it brings good fortune and it ensures that you'll return to Prague. So I guess that means we're booking a second trip then.
Guess so. And of course, we can't forget about the Vltava River.
Right?
Is Charles Bridge a good spot to kind of like admire it from?
It really is. It gives you a really unique perspective, actually, because from Charles Bridge, you're kind of like enveloped by the city, with its towers and spires, but you also feel really connected to the river at the same time. It's like you get the best of both worlds.
Oh, I love that. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, from one iconic location to another, we arrive at Old Town Square, the beating heart of Prague's historic district.
The heart of it all. Yeah.
I bet it's buzzing with energy.
Oh, you said it. It's like this whirlwind of activity. You've got these colorful buildings, street performers, crowds of people, just this constant buzz. And right in the middle of it all is the Astronomical Clock.
Right.
Have you seen pictures of this?
Yeah.
It's incredible, right? This masterpiece of Gothic design. And it's not just a clock. It's a whole spectacle. Every hour it like springs to life with all these moving figures and like this whole like mini performance.
That's so cool. It kind of blows my mind that something built centuries ago can still like draw a crowd like that.
Oh, totally.
It's a good reminder that some things are timeless.
Absolutely.
Okay, so from all that energy of the square, we're headed to St. Vitus Cathedral. And if I'm reading this correctly, it's inside Prague Castle, right?
Yes.
Talk about like maximizing your sightseeing.
Right. You get two for one. And they offer such a fascinating contrast, too. The castle is impressive just for its sheer scale, but the cathedral, it'll really blow you away with its intricate Gothic architecture.
Oh, wow.
And the stained glass windows. Just
Yeah.
prepare to be amazed.
From like grand castles to soaring cathedrals, Prague is really a feast for the eyes. All right, and lastly, we are shifting gears a little bit to something a bit more modern, the Lennon Wall.
Yeah.
What's the story with this spot?
So it's actually a really powerful testament to like the power of people and their desire for peace. It all started as this like spontaneous tribute to John Lennon after his death, but over time it's really transformed into this ever-evolving canvas, of messages and lyrics and artwork.
So it's not just like a static monument, it's constantly kind of like changing.
Exactly. It's always evolving, reflecting the thoughts and feelings of, whoever contributes to it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's a reminder that even in a city like Prague, so steeped in history, the present moment can still, find its voice in these really powerful ways.
Wow. This whole like must-go list is shaping up to be quite the adventure. A journey through time, art, and even a bit of rock and roll.
And you mentioned being interested in those kind of like hidden gems.
Oh yeah, always.
Well, Prague has those in spades. So as you're exploring these iconic spots, just remember to like look beyond the obvious, peek down those side streets, explore those hidden courtyards. You never know what treasures you might uncover.
I love that.
Right.
That is such great advice.